totally I'm resisting it. I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to go. I do want to walk outside because it's nice, but like I don't want to go to the gym sometimes. I don't want to eat here because I have to do dishes. Like I just start thinking of all these, like I get into the spiral and I'm
the
like,
excuses of why
it's an excuses. Yeah, it's an excuse. Just like we were talking about, you're like, maybe we went out to eat last night because you just did the dishes that morning and you didn't want to do them again. Guess what we did? We went out to Mexican. It was great. It was nice.
But that's also the part had become habitual for us.
It really had been, yeah.
To go out to eat instead of eating at home, and that caused us to gain 50 pounds. Right, so that mindset that hey,
just call us out like that.
Hey, I'm gonna call us out on camera because we ain't staying like this.
But I just want to be happy and fat. Just kidding. I want to be healthy.
You see where it's very easy to have your mindset change to a negative mindset, and it causes actual problem with your body. You know.
Oh, food has definitely affected my mindset.
Yeah.
Like when we were sick, and I was like, I went on this. I used whole foods and holistic foods and remedies.
Well, give them the backstory. Right? So we got COVID-19.
Okay.
Right after Christmas.
It was like right at Christmas, yeah.
Or right at Christmas.
Yeah, it was bad.
Before Christmas.
Yeah. Okay.
And so now talk about food.
I said we got sick.
Yeah, so we got sick with COVID-19.
So I was trying to, like, we couldn't. Already
There's
off the
obviously
bat,
no medication for COVID-19.
Yeah, exactly. We paid all this money for a doctor just to, I mean, he's a great doctor, but nobody, like I said, nobody knows. There's nothing to give people for this. So he was like, we paid all this money for him to tell us, you know, take vitamin D, which I do take a big dose every week because I do lack vitamin D in the winter, and zinc and vitamin C. But beforehand, because this was already 2 weeks in to us being sick. So 2 weeks prior, I was like, so my mindset changed. I was like, okay, so you already can't taste anything. You already can't smell anything. Like, it's time to get the food together, get the food right. I was putting onions on our feet. Like, I was looking up old remedies, like to suck out all the negative, toxic stuff in my body. We were sleeping with onions on our feet. We were doing sea moss every day. I was putting it in our soup.
So what's the benefit of sea moss?
It has like all these I don't know if it's like 98 or 97, some 87.
99 of the 102 essential minerals in your body is in sea moss.
Yeah.
So if you are sick and you start having sea moss in your diet, you're actually going to get the things you need to fight off the illness. Right.
So I was trying Nate thought I was killing him with all these essential stuff, like this.
Well, see, if you're getting 99 of the 102 from one thing, if you start stacking them on top of each other, that can make you sick as well because you're having too much of a good thing.
It didn't make me sick. It actually helped me. So I was the one making it, so maybe I was putting in the energy to make me feel better. But I was also stirring it counterclockwise because that's what it said. Because if you stir it counterclockwise, I was like looking up everything. Like, if you stir it counterclockwise and make good wishes while you're cooking, like that will come out into your food. Like, that's how I wouldn't say desperate. That's how much I wanted us to feel better. Like, that was the worst feeling ever. So,
but this goes back to mindset as well.
But after
if
COVID,
they say, "Hey, a pandemic is coming," do you say, "Oh, I'm gonna curl up into a ball and not do anything," or do you say, "Hey, I'm gonna become the healthiest that I can be, so that if I get this, I can fight it off"? Mm-hmm. It's a difference in mindset. That's why we're bringing this up. Right. It's not that we're saying, "Hey, do this to cure this disease." But you can do things in your life to make you healthier so that, you know, you can face the world easier, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's a difference in mindset.
But our mindset prior to that, we've been on a health struggle journey for like, you know, 2 or 3 years now. But when COVID happened, it was when it was almost like serious, like we need to get this right. But right after COVID, it was like about a month after COVID, we started slipping back into the other mindset where we're better now. So like, it was almost like we were using that tool as like a get better quick thing instead of like prevention. Mm-hmm. And that's what we're trying to get back on now is if you eat good, if you eat better, you exercise, you get your mind healthy, then you're going to prevent.
Then when you go for your goals, you're going to be in a healthier state to get there. Mm-hmm. So if you need to work 18, 19 hours a day, then you actually have the energy to be able to do that. You know, because when you're going to create something, you're not going to say, oh, it's 5 o'clock, I'm done.
Yeah, you're going to do it when it hits you.
You know, when you're being creative, you may be creative all night long. You know, you may start something and may not finish it till the next day.
I like sleep.
You know, I mean, we love sleep. Don't get me wrong. That doesn't mean you shouldn't sleep. That means
I was like, I hope it doesn't hit me like that.
That mindset to be willing to do whatever it takes to make your goal. Mm-hmm. You know,
excuse me.
It's different than the 9 to 5 mindset where, hey, it's 5 o'clock, I'm going home. This can be done tomorrow.
But I also feel like you need to have an open mind too.
Mm-hmm. How so?
Like, if you're trying to be creative, you should have an open mind, like be open to the creativity. So there's a lot of blocks that people do have, which is why in their mind, they have a lot of blocks, and that's why they can't achieve things. Like you said, excuses, reasons why you can't do something is one of them. I mean, maybe people have put you down your whole life and said you couldn't do it, and you believe them.
Well,
Those
that's something that a lot of people get from school too. Say, I'm a C student. I can't be successful.
Yeah, because they tell you.
They
tell you that. The teachers tell you that, or they put you down.
You're never going to have a job. You're never going to be successful.
And that's a shame. And it's like, I'm getting the chills right now because that hasn't happened to me because I've always been a good student. But none
of that is true.
It's not true.
You can absolutely be successful if you want to be successful. Mm-hmm. You just have to change your mindset so that you can get to that success.